Hello, hello. So please mind your own energy stream. Please. You understand? Physics think you're pretty attractive. Well, actually, we know that. We have a second attraction to something, and that draws us to that, what we think, which is beautiful. And that is the point. Mind your own energy stream. You create your own energy stream in form of that what you think and of that what you feel. Maybe you are by something pretty depressed when something goes wrong. Of course you are. Nobody's happy when something goes wrong. But you also have a kind of way to think that you will come over it. And which is more, what is more is that it depends on your own light, on your own cheerful thoughts. If you have a pretty attraction to something which you really like. I mean, we all here, not in the Yellow Submarine, maybe that too, but I mean something else. You live in your very own energy stream. The energy stream which is very, very in your direction. Your life is something what you direct the whole operation. When you say I have an attraction to that, then you will come to that. When now your own thoughts practically distort you and disturb you all the time, because you take notice from something which is pretty much disturbing, then it is your task to think, what on earth is that concern of mine? Why is it so damned important? Then I think I have to think about that. We have here practically the life in full, which means everything from which you can think on, everything is there. Everything is already there. It's like the game Monopoly. When you have the map on the table, and there practically every even field is there. The question is if you get on that field or not. In life, it is pretty much the same. It will be your awareness, it will be your consciousness, what is responsible for that, what you will alive, what you will experience, and what you will meet, and which not. That is our responsibility, nothing more, nothing less. We miss a lot of things. Parents miss a lot of things. Our parents miss a lot of things, and our children will blame us for that as well, because we robbed them their own way to think. We never taught them to think in the highest way as possible. Yesterday, I mean, I don't know if you know that, but in German, for 2 days ago, we have had here an election. And now everybody is very upset, because we have to work it out somehow. And a lot of young people blame now the elder ones. Why? Said a young woman yesterday on the phone, and in the radio, it was a radio discussion. Why? She cried, the older people never think about us. We have to live here, and whatever. And okay, she admits, I am very privileged. I study. I'm and I have a way of academic way to lead my life. And of course, I understand the poor people. What? I understand the people that cannot really have a free life, but it doesn't matter. We take care for them. They only have to vote for us. You see, what I mean now is, people are still thinking in that pretty ghastly way. Did she really think that? She was a young woman for maybe 21 years. And I hear the parents pray. And I think, my God, we miss a lot of things. We forget that our thoughts will express energy. And this energy stream is this very much, is this an energy stream in which we live on? And so we practically have to take care and take care and take care again for that what we think and what we say to somebody else. You see, climate change, whatever, yes, maybe. But the point is, everything what happened because our consciousness is ready for it. This way, not the other way around. I know that is that what people, especially the younger people, especially people of my generation as well. How can you say that now? It is the fault of the people. It's the fault of the mankind. We disturb our planet. Oh, my dear man, you can't destroy everything or anything. When your thoughts are pretty well, and when your thoughts are in a pretty high vibration, and when your thoughts are in a very clear and bright white light energy stream, a guy like that won't destroy anything. He just leaves something. We think it is a good idea to destroy something. Damn it. You can't. Why shall you destroy something? It is not necessary to destroy something. It is necessary to leave something. And you can leave something immediately when you don't have nothing in common with that. What you like to leave. That's the point. That's the rule of life. And I try all the time to explain that. Yeah, okay. And now we have it. It's our consciousness in which we have to live in, and so we have to make it bright and bright and bright again. And by the way, when I see something which I don't like so much, and I say, no, please not that. I don't like that. Well, then I have to have a higher vibration. As that's what I like to live. As that's what I just see. And then I can go. I'm sorry, that was an error of mine. I say it again. When I see something which I don't like, then I have to take care that I have a higher vibration. I said what I like to push away. It is not necessary to push away. It's just necessary to avoid it. And I can avoid everything what I don't like when I have a different tune, a different vibration. And that instrument with what you color your own life, and the instrument with what you create your own energy stream is the brain, it's your heart, and of course that's what you feel, of course that's what you would like to wish what you have, and your own will, what you like to fulfill. And the best way to get that what you really want, and it is normally to transform everything with what disturbs you in something better. That is to say, you leave it and find nearly the same, but in a much better collection. Well, that was what you actually like. So just say a very little prayer with only one thing, one sentence. Please let me fulfill my higher will, my highest will. That does change everything. Because then you suddenly realize it is of no use to wait for the next job, or to fear that you get this money, or that you just badly, you want maybe badly a pretty dress or something like that. That is of no use to think about that. You will get it if it's necessary. But and if you really want to have, and if you really have a good reason to have that. But whatever you want to do, please remember, in that way, when you get something, that has to fulfill the plan of your highest will. And the highest will is born in yourself, and not in somebody else. Then that's because it is so necessary to think first of all, on yourself. Of course, it's necessary to think on yourself. But everybody who really think on themselves, is not able to harm anybody else. Because we will wonder how friendly we are when we get this idea, when you get it in. But when it is really, it's unbelievable how friendly you will become to other people when you remember that the way how you chatter with somebody else and how you talk to somebody else and how you discuss with somebody else, it creates your own energy stream in which you live. Hiya, 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 hiya. And then you suddenly realize it does matter how you talk to other people. It does matter because it will create your own energy stream. And it does matter what you do. But I'm only a little person. I'm only one, and I'm so many others, and I'm so small. Shut up. Of course, it doesn't matter what you think, because it will take care where you will go. And I remember the musical Hair. I don't know if you know it. And there was a "Where do I go, Father, my heart?" and tell me, is there a reason why I live and die? Yes, there is a reason why you live and die. The reason is that you are able to create your own very special energy stream, and it depends if this energy is very, very dark or very, very bright, where you will go and what you will find and how the circumstances are. And remember, please, that every minute in your life is not only the memory of the past, just kind of check it. By the way, you experienced that once before, and then you make it pretty bad, but maybe you do it better. Okay, and every minute in your life is a chance to make your own energy channel better, clearer, brighter, more cheerful, and more becoming. And when you look at the way in that way, you will never cause us harm to anybody else. Never, never, ever. You won't simply dead. Well, we have to realize that a lot of people of us experience this way, this life here differently. We suffer from a lot of grief. In my case, I guarantee I suffer from a lot of things. But I realize as well that was the equals from earlier times. Okay, so then I causes this trouble, and I can say, okay, I answer it. It's okay. That was something that I did wrong, maybe 200 years before, 500 years before, who knows? But now it's different. And I will never decide in the same way as for 500 years. And now the question of years is not the point. It's not the question of years. It's a question of if I will have the same consciousness like 500 years before. But it is not a question of time, honestly. It is just a question of your consciousness itself. I mean, whatever I thought last week and whatever I was thinking last week, do I have still the same consciousness today? And maybe it changed rapidly. Well, since I know I work here, I tell you that what I'm telling here, several years now, I think 6 years now, I can say my consciousness is wider, brighter. I know know a lot from me. other people, maybe it's not necessary that I know a lot from them. Why should I? I'm not a gossiper, and so I don't care for other people so much. But I know that I have a different consciousness today as for 4 years before, as 4 years ago. I always say here, at first, increase your own vibration. Whatever you do, at first, increase your own vibration. By that, your own energy stream is getting brighter and clearer. You know that pretty much people want pretty much things, and often they don't get it. Why? Because they don't have a vibration for that. They're not in tune with that, what they like to have. And what will happen when somebody suddenly gets, let's say, $1 million? He's poor, and he always pray, I want to have money, I want to have money. And so, okay, get the money. $1 million. Wow, $1 million. Yeah, but he has still the mind of a pauper. And 2 years later, the money is gone. You see, everybody has a consciousness for something, and for something what he is. And when somebody has the mind of a pauper, it does mix. It is completely uninteresting. It is unimportant if you have money or not. He's poor. And people can be very rich, although they have practically no money. And people can be very poor, although they have millions of dollars on their bank account. That's what I like to say here. It is of no interest at all how the circumstances are. It is your consciousness that matters. When somebody is feeling rich, then he will be rich. When somebody think he is clear-minded, he has a clear mind. When somebody thinks he's pretty, then he will be pretty. Please remember that. And for everything what you like to have, you need a vibration for. And besides, that is the last thing what I like to say now. We have often tasks to fulfill. That's because the life is so thrilling. And it's really thrilling, is it not? I mean, things change all the time. I really think it is fascinating. And it's so fascinating to see how the things will change, because my mind is different. One and the same thing. And 2 or 3 weeks later, I meet the same thing again, but my consciousness is different, and now I discover something in it which I didn't see 3 weeks ago, or 3 weeks before. When you see and when you look at life in that way, you have no idea how thrilling that will be. And it is thrilling, very thrilling. I wish you very much luck in your life. I can't believe me that. Why should I not wish you luck in your life? I mean, it's nice. And on the other hand, I have one thing to admit. I'm really not so interested, and I really don't take care so much for other people. I mean, I tell them that. That's because I think it is a kind of task, and it is it's my destiny, or maybe I just like it, whatever. But I think it is fair. I mean, I know a lot of things about that. And I think everybody should have the chance to know about those kind of things, and to know about life. You see, I know a lot about death and what comes after death. I know quite a lot of things. The question only is, why shall I debate that? I mean, you will see it sooner or later. When you die, then you know quite well what's going on. So why should I tell you that now? That is not necessary. But you can start to think in every moment in your life, and everything what happened in your life, that remember that in the middle of life you face death. And funny enough, every moment what will pass, and whatever you experience, it is a little death, because that is something what you never will experience again, unless you haven't solved it out brilliantly. And so, do you want? Give me the same task again. I want to do it now better. That is our life here. In situations like now, we have been many times before, a lot of times, and we often fail. Yes, and so then we stand up and do it better. Hey, Jude, don't be so sad. Give a whistle and start again. You can gain a lot of things. You can gain a lot. A better consciousness, much more light in your life, much more light in your life, much more light in your own being. And everything depends on that, what you like to think. What you like to think. I mean, things come through your own vibration. Yes. But how the vibration is, depends on your own will. And so we have a lot of things in front of us, but it can be fun. And it will be fun. That depends on the way of the point of view you have in your life. Thanks for listening, and now I'm looking for the okay. I'm looking for the cursor. Right. Thank you, and good luck in your life, and thanks for listening. Bye bye. Ciao.